Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Your Turn to Die, a Death Game by Majority, and we're about to step in the main grounds. It's the main game, the second one that we've had so far. And also, I'm not a sacrifice anymore, which is cool. I didn't want to be a sacrifice anyway. Before me are strange familiar desks. You're here. You're early, KG.
What was that earlier? Meow. Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself.
Oh, and also, as Gashu was explaining the rules of the main game, similar to what it was in the last game, there was a glitch and we saw Miley for a second and then she went away and Gashu came back, so what's going on?
Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again.
Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me?
You, what's this transgression Miley mentioned?
Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Oh, so we've got to find it out.
Yeah, right, jackass. It's you that's gonna decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it?
Call in Miley. At least call Miley, so she can handle down a judgment on any misconduct. Miley is the floor master for floors 1 and 2. I cannot do that. Then call Safalin. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Please, be our impartial judge.
What are you laughing at, asshole?
I'm joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter. No, excuse me. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry about misconduct.
You goddamn...
Now then, let the second game, main game... Hang on! Oh, it's Kutaro. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled.
Damn it! So it's starting after all!
Indeed, we've talked long enough. Now, we shall begin the second main game. Candidate vote. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again. This horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we?
Then, and now. It's totally different. We're allies by now. We've spent way more time together.
Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Kutaro?
Damn it!
Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Gashu quietly sat down in a chair. And once again, the main game began. Okay, so who do we speak to? Let's speak to Kaiji. First, let's discuss to get our 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die? Sure. Okie dokie, seems you're ready.
Hold up, Kaiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who is the sacrifice and keymaster without going around suspecting each other.
If everyone speaks honestly.
Would they lie?
At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth now, can they? So it's fine to start with finding your candidates. 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep, and also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is going to be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die, this guy should die. It'll be cruel, and leave no trace of any bonds we've got.
Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book.
Huh?
Wait, Reiko. So, contributed so much to our escape. I know that, but then, who do I vote for? Huh? I can't possibly choose anybody else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gotta be for So. This is how I really feel. So, get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts.
Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion.
Shut up. I'm telling you. Say what you really...
Then I'm fine being the first candidate.
Noah?
After all, And the sacrifice. Whoa, really?
Were you even listening? This ain't the time to say your role.
Was there a rule against confessing your own? So, I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know. I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? It's got some no-good idea again. Let's agree with So. Understood. If it'll advance the discussion, go. If it'll advance, that's hard to say. No one can say that. If it'll advance the discussion, go ahead. You're so calm, Miss Sarah. I nominate Kana.
Hey? Bastard. Now what are you saying?
Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? That's mean.
Shut the hell up. Ain't it you who used her?
After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself? Huh? Sure thing, let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her.
Kana. At first she just holed up in So's room.
They've generally acted together. So she'll be the one who can prove her worth, damn it.
Let's see, Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance.
Hindrance?
Kana looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, sorry, you can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice something else having a reaction. Someone else having a reaction. I can do that. Now let's get to it, partner. Okay. So... Kana was dead weight the whole time, what a hindrance.
At first she just holed up in So's room.
Hindrance? They're generally acted together. So she'll be the one who can prove her worth, damn it.
Right, so should be able to prove her worth. Okay, so let's extract this. Kana was dead weight the whole time, what a hindrance.
I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too.
Just now I felt like So's first statement caused someone's expression to change. Oh. While their expressions change, I should check on them. How do I do that then? Ah, Kana, was it? Yeah, it was Kana. Okay. Check on them, so let's check on Kana.
Hindrance? Kana isn't a hindrance.
Kana. Oh. Maybe it wasn't her then. So can I click on you normally? No. Right, it seems like you change, so what's the deal? Extract? Okay. So what... How do I use my new ability? Oh, do I supposed to do... Oh, okay, maybe I'm supposed to do this. There we go. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Kana's heart. If I gotta click on her heart again. Here we go. Click, 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 click. Go, 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 go. Did it? Did I do it? I did it. Kana, are you fine with him just saying that?
That's...
It's fine, you can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out.
Kana. She isn't a hindrance at all. So is saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but... Wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first?
Eh?
Hold your horses. How do you mean that?
Kana did hacking.
You never make yourself clear.
Please, tell us about this in a little more detail.
Okay.
Progress.
Kana did some hacking way before so did any of his hacking.
What kind of hacking was it?
We figured out a password, breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does this mean Kana is adept with computers too?
You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items to use them as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. Okay. So, let's have a look at people. I haven't clicked on any of this yet, so that's fine.
Does this mean Kana is adept with computers too? We figured out a password, breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right?
You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Okay. Well, let's find out more about what this hacking is that she says. So what is it?
We figured out a password, right? So we've been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, oh, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it back on. Suddenly, I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany. That there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys.
Very clever. I extracted a new statement. Okay. Did anything happen then when we did that? Okay. So what's Neo's thing? Or what is... Can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. It's really concerning. We don't have time for a discussion. Then how about you explain everything yourself, so?
I am explaining. Explaining what a useless girl Kana is. Don't talk about people like tools, goddammit.
Okay. Neo?
I heard they taught programming in middle school. Now, but to think they even teach hacking.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
What password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop.
Okay. So, I couldn't think of the password to start up the laptop. Yes, okay, so maybe these... Okay, yes, these are the same thing, so maybe I'm supposed to do this with them, right? Store statement. Apply.
Kana, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack?
But rather you solved the password for the laptop itself.
Yes.
I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password, and my fingers left marks, Little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys. When did you solve the password?
It was before the trading phase began.
Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? Like a really good joke.
Does it?
I mean, So shared the laptop with us, so he could learn the password, didn't he? But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the password with everybody.
Yes,
Then there's no reason to join forces.
that's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone.
Kana, sorry to say, but there was another reason.
Hey?
Why did So share the laptop with us? Okay. He wanted to be friends. To view the Sarah folder. That's what he wanted to do. To look in the Sarah folder on the laptop. Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder had a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother.
You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this?
Huh? What of it?
Why you?
Hold on a second, what deal is this? Don't sweat it, it's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything. About this suspicious deal.
I went to So and asked him to share the laptop.
I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange.
The two talked to each other separated by So's bedroom. Connor heard it too.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to extract some of these.
I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kyutaro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah?
Okay. Kyutaro, what have you got?
I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I mean, I had responsibility, you know? When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I'd managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear?
Is that really the only reason?
Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing.
Blackmail? Is there really nothing? What have you got?
The two talked to each other separated by So's bedroom door. Connor heard it too. So said, that's not a bad deal. And he also said maybe we'll reconcile, so Connor got really happy.
Kinda still believes in the goodness in So. Four people. Well, I don't need that. 4 papers. There are only 16 names here. Tablet. Check your roll card. Find it next to a passed out Kyutaro in the rubble room. Oh. So witnessed Kyutaro placing the cards. That's right. We probably should use that on Kyutaro.
You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing.
What about
This!
Kyutaro? Was there really no opportunity for blackmail?
What you saying?
We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor's security cameras.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
It was all clearly pictured. Kyutaro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is?
No way. Kyutaro was the one who placed the cards. Muscle Gorilla was a traitor. Meow.
traitor. Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Q-taro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, Q-taro? Please, say something, Q-taro.
Security cameras? What do you mean?
Huh?
We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras?
I mean... Did we find any? The footage is proof. Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we had.
Must be a puppet show.
Eh?
If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Reiko. A fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like.
You mean...
Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors, our fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw,
Has he got more attractive, or is it just me?
but it was all a trap, I tell you. Learn your lesson.
When he takes off that hat, he gets more attractive. He should leave the hat off. But... talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Q-taro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah.
Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me.
Should we double down, or should we give up? Double down. Hold on, why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Q-taro?
Well, I don't remember.
No way.
It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find out who did it. Meow, they've got to be a villain. Woof.
Last time I saw Q-taro healthily. Wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Q-taro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at that time.
Alright, then we got to talk about it. What each of us was doing then.
Progress.
When we shared the laptop, there was 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So.
The friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while.
I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Neo on the way back. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor. Meow.
Okay, so... okay, let's extract some statements then. I guess we'll start up here. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions? Cute little detective. He's kinda in high spirits. Okay.
After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So. So was talking with Neo in the ruined corridor.
Yes, we know that's true. We know that's true. About what?
Sorry, Kana just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kana went looking around for her alone.
Is that so? Okay, Q-taro.
When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko. After the sound of the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of rubble, then lost consciousness. I want to say I couldn't move all of a sudden, but bumped my head on the wall, but...
Okay. I wasn't feeling when I ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Neo on the way back. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing it could knock out Kyutaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. That statement just now. How did you know it was a stun gun? This is it. You know the weapon used well, so... Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. So only Gin and I knew that Kyutaro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit.
So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Kyutaro out, damn it. So...
I give... You found me out so easily.
So...
Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan that we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking.
Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that? Meow.
Can't seem to recall. And why did he leave it on the floor? Just to be found?
Meow.
Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kyutaro and So?
That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough.
That can't. Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else.
If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh?
Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it.
You mean doubting so we can trust? Meow.
That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. More progress.
Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Neo spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies.
There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little.
Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video. Meow.
Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why do you know how to get to the first floor? I mean, this is interesting, isn't it? Him noticing a secret door just by searching the room of rubble had me tilting my head a bit. He needed a better nose than a police dog to do that. If Gin had the sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then... Just as a reminder, Gin's a human. Okay, what are you saying, Gin?
Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video. Meow. There was a guy with glasses and something like an axe swung at his head. Then he said Big Sis Sarah's name.
Ah, yeah, we've seen that. It can't be that video.
Of course, I don't suspect you or anything. Meow. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video. Meow.
Okay. Okay.
There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again.
What sort of video was it?
Well, it's possible it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible.
I won't know unless you tell me.
Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah.
A video I saw with her? What video was that? Do we have anything in here? Victim video. It had a policewoman dying in the first trial. Ooh, yes, that's right. Okay. Was it this one? This is it. Neo, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you?
Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing from behind. He looked like the policeman, though to be fair, we could only see the top of his head. That could be anybody. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. Huh, a shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real, or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you.
Do I protect him? Or say nothing? Let's say nothing. I want to know the truth of that video too. Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. Eh? I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colours he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Fuck off, so. Expose Keiji by my own hand. Progress. Oh, here we go. Okay. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but... well... can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video Neo saw. How about it? Okay, the sacrifice video... it's a policeman's first trial, everybody knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in someone's video. He didn't tell us about that. No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, Keiji. Please, don't lie like so. Well, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Okay. Our scaredy cat now will be able to look at the right video. Maybe she averted her eyes. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. No, I saw it as well. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. There's no mistake, Keiji. So I see. Okay, what have we got next? Did you see... dubious information? It's not dubious, is it? I think I'm on a timer here. It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting. It'd just be facts. Okay, what have we got next? Like what Kyutaro said, couldn't it be some sort of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two, after all. What does that mean? There isn't zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. Ah, yeah, okay, that's right. This one had audio. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical. Makes sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that. There's no relation between the woman and me, is there? Yeah, she's a policewoman. About that. The woman in the video was wearing a police uniform. Huh. You're a policeman too, Keiji. Is this just a coincidence? I give. Discussion end. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please, tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that Neo saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. I wonder when he went blonde. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you.
to meet you two. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi.
Yes, Mom.
But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last.
I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me?
I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you.
Yes, Mom. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi.
What?
Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person.
In self-defense, yes.
But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon.
That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong.
Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal.
So what?
Huh?
Get back to your duty. You're police.
She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die. No, But I killed her, Megumi.
Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow!
Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore.
Keiji. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst.
If you vote for me, I won't complain. No.
Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Meow.
No way, that was way too quick.
Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see.
Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either.
What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kutara, So, Keiji, you three are pretty sketchy.
Hold up. Do we need one more person, though?
Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower.
We gotta suspect someone again, woof! Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote. Meow.
Who to leave out? Good idea. That's a good idea again.
Really? Woof!
If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote, and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of the greatest allies. One of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you.
Got it. Woof, let's talk about who we want to leave out. Meow.
Progress.
I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out. Meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning. Woof.
We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Yutaro.
How about we leave out Gin, since he doesn't have any tokens?
We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all.
So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start?
All you have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out.
Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too.
Why is Kai there? Oh, Kai and Alison there, and what's his name is there as well. Alright, well, we're going to find out next time on Borderland Games who we're going to leave out on this game that we play. It's called Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Your Turn to Die, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.